Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's good day. Hope everybody is good and happy to celebrate 27 years of freedom. Today, we'll be having a conversation with Fanzo. It's all about freedom in recovery. So yeah, welcome, good Fanela.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, what is freedom? What does Freedom Day means to you?
Freedom Day gaming it means peace, like opportunities, justice, friendship, which is pillar or democracy, and then aksana which opportunities are limited to a certain race, friendship, like opportunity, and then we create a very effort to the opportunity. I might as well be free to do so. I'm told I'm free to. Aksana ukuthi manje is oppressed, friendship, like abantu bakudala abazali bethu bakhule ngo-oppression yabona, so izinto limited, but manje ama-limits like ourselves friendship, so isho kanjani.
Okay, all right. Now, masikhuluma Fanzo, ne? Ubhuti Fanzo ubani, ubuyaphi?
Yeah, mina ngumuntu kahle kahle. Right now I'm just somebody trying to make it, trying to do right and yeah, be a member of society, pressure contribute to society. But apart from that, in the history, and then the history army isn't proud of yourself because I ended up with my drug addiction, a full-time drug addiction, where drug addiction, it was kind of like a job for me in a friendship because so it's like life just stopped when I got into my drugs, and then it drug we main focus friendship. And the funny part being drugs was successfully win a friendship, only to find out what drugs it damaged me to the point of what it let me cost and just cut a bar so it's only now that in some Gucci make up for time lost, opportunities I squandered. So yeah, basically fans or Muntu who's just basically trying to make it magic, doing it right. Yeah, I can say that.
Okay, Fanzo, for that insight info. You just spoke about you being a recovering drug addict.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you manage, to survive, as a recovering drug addict?
Okay. For me, that thing in me, you would take a shop. Imagine if you survive as a recovering addict, basically, I never forget what drugs did to me. The damage it caused, I'm told, like the trust it broke. When I the family army, the damage it caused, and how it humiliated me, and shamed me, I'm told. And then made me to be somebody that was of no value. I'm told like society because truth be told, I'm told nobody respects a junkie. So when I think about the pain I had to go through because of the drugs and how like life was just hopeless when I was using, is what also is a reminder that keeps me going and keeps me pushing. Apart from that, I could not make it on my own. There had to be a group of people that had to show me how it's done. So I still stick with that group of people that still show me how it's done, how to live without the use of drugs and bear in mind, without the use of drugs, I'm talking about everything, be it alcohol, be it marijuana, be it tablets, be it prescription medication, be it heroin, all forms of drugs, be it whatever, wine, champagne, anything, on altar, my mood, I cannot take because I don't know, something about me, I cannot stop one thing because manje, Zimkai pleasure, truth be told, they give me a pleasure, and that pleasure makes me to at least escape in life and having to deal the life, my challenges with life, the bunzima be life, the pain in life, crenshaw and top. So mina as teen crenshaw, and for a long time I never understood why I touch any of these things until I stopped, and then I got to understand I'm this kind of person. That's why I'm not supposed to touch any kind of drugs, crenshaw. So yeah, hanging with that group, crenshaw, that's what also keeps me good recovery. And then going back to what I tried to run away from, going back to teachings and guidance from old people. I was somebody who was taken to church. I had a nice upbringing. I can't blame anything for my drug addiction. It was not nice. It was dysfunctional, but it wasn't hopeless and violent. So it was great, but I was taught isonto, and then I hated isonto because it's like, man, benga feel grand mangda, and then isonto was supposed to show me ama morals, nama values of people, but I could not tolerate that because free. But now I am able to go back to my morals, my values, life in life, and then life in crunch-up, kuna something, kuna mandla, there's something that is greater out there, force, all of this be possible. That's the reason why the sun shines. That's why the reason there's stars in the dark. There's rain, the weather changes. Babies are born. People die. It's because of that force. So, being in recovery has given me some understanding about that force, which I don't control in a friendship. So I can basically say these are part of the things that keep me in recovery.
Okay, you spoke about something that is very important. You spoke about family, friends, and community. After you have caused, you said you have caused a damage. All right, how did you repair that?
Even till today, I'm still repaying. Even still today, I'm still repaying, paying my debts to society. Basically, addict drugs. It does not matter where you come from, whether you come from a second-class family, third-class family, or first-class family. Because the addiction, you are bound to lie, cheat, and steal, and con, and manipulate. So, because I came from a third-class family, so basically, a crime had to be, I had to be also a way so that I can feed the addiction. So I stole a lot, The crime to the point where I started with shoplifting. That was the crime I used to pick because it's better than maybe going to rob somebody. But it got to a point where I could not do even that shoplifting. It got to a point where I could not even do a robbery. So basically, I stole from, I was like somebody who was always looking for opportunity to steal from anywhere. So imagine all the things I've stolen from people, then how do I pay them back, since so the only way for me now, crash up and the process of paying them back is to use drugs. I use drugs, the game too. And then over 3, drug addiction. I can also help somebody or tell somebody about how I got out. I'm guy that hope that was given to me. So basically, where I'm paying for my actions, grand sharp. And eventually when maybe I do get a job and the management financially, I can do that. I can do that. But for now, I wanna okay, sharp. Nice situation, I cannot pay for this thing, but I can be of help. Don't hesitate to be saying, don't hesitate to be saying, so that's the least I've done. I want to make right from Mama Rose.
Okay, so you paid in kind as well.
Yeah.
And you had friends. You had friends that you smoked with. All right, now coming back from maybe an institution, what we call the rehab center, what were the changes that you had to go through?
My changes go amaningi. Okokuqala ngumuntu bengibhema ama-drugs, so bengakwazi ukuphila without ama-drugs. So uyabona ukuthi ngiyathathwa ngifakwa e-rehab, and then after lapho grand sharp ngibuyiswa back into society grand sharp, and then so kumele ngiqale kule mpilo le manje ukuthi akumelanga ngibe high, no matter ukuthi kuyenzakalani, whether ngijabulile or ngikwatile, whether ngiyakhinya, I'm bored or I'm happy, yabona or ngisemapeyinini yangithola, or emotionally insecure, whatever emotion engigoa through yona, ayisanakumelanga ngiuse grand sharp. So for me, it was very difficult, especially with but because part of my institutions, especially around like Johannesburg, my institutions are into a certain program, and the little program there, because drugs, to be honest, our institution keep society, environment pressure drugs accessible bese ikufaka ku environment yabo, and then izama ukuthi ikhiphe lama drugs emzimbeni iqala bese ikutshele ikuzama ukufundisa pressure ukuthi what you need to do mawuphumela ngaphandle. So I'm happy ukuthi I was able to apply lento lezi kade bangifundise zona. Okokuqala bangitshela ukuthi ungabi one, make sure nama phone number wabantu kahle kahle, yabona usohlangane nabo kule institution, nalaba abangaphandle abahamba lendlela le, yabona oyifunayo drug free culture. So benginawo ama challenges, sometimes benginokufuna nje vele vele yabona kube nento engitshela ikhanda nami ukuthi hayazi mara soziphethe kahle manje isikhashanyana ngithola una 3 months nyana, yabona. So ikhanda lami lingitshela ukuthi ngina 17 years ngimoshile, ingitshela ngaleyo 3 months nyana ukuthi mhlambe li 1 nyana nje ukuzikhumbuza yangithola. So I was able ukuthi maqala ngifika ilawo ma edges pressure, yabona mangibasela lento le, I was able ukuthi yazi ngikhulume na someone kahle kahle uhamba lendlela le drug free, and then yeah, I think we saving grace yami yabona, because ikhanda lami belingiconvince ukuthi Maria's over man, yabona, you've been a good boy, got one nje, yabona. Yeah, but ngokuthi nje ngikhulume na someone, yabona, reach out ngitshele ukuthi ngifila kanjani ngenzakalani manje na, I was able ukuthi ngithole i-advice grand sharp ukuthi abheka mfethu lento efilayo into ezondlula, because i-feeling iyandlula, mina benga-understand ukuthi i-feeling iyandlula ngisabheka ama-drugs. That's why bengihlala ngifuna le feeling ye-high, that's why bengihlala ngigijimisa le feeling ye-high kahle kahle. So ithe mayindlula leyo feeling leyo, then i-happy that day ukuthi sanazi azange ahamba ngayobheka pressure, because if I did kube ngenze enye decision better, and then kube sekuchalile futhi, because I'm not control, when it comes to ama-drugs. I cannot control ama-drugs ima ngiwayuza, and I think I can, but ivara ukuthi angikhoni ukuwa-control. That's why my mind ukuthi ngithathe life yami and ngibheme pressure, down to the ground nje, yangithola. Yeah, whether anginasicathulo or ngihlala estradini, as long as mina ngine-drugs, yangithola. So I'm happy ukuthi mina bangifundisa that thing, and I'm happy even more ukuthi yazi I found reason ukuthi yazi kumele ngi-apply. So ezinye izinto ezisangikhipha vele vele kule ndlela le engihamba yona manje drug free. Yeah.
Okay, so kule journey le yakho, since we are talking about ilento lena, how you were able to resist temptation, akekho oyi-one nje oke wafika one time athi ebra zama.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
take a puff and see,
Mm,
you know.
mm.
Have you ever been into that kind of a situation?
Yeah, abekhona lawo ma-situations yangithola. Abekhona. And then mara basically yabona ithe mase ngifikela lo situation njoba ngisho ukuthi okay sharp labantu abangifundisile le ndlela e-drug free yangithola. Bangifundisa ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi ngiqabange grand sharp ukuthi okay sharp kuyenzakaleni before ngizofika lapho kule ndlela yabo because angifikanga ngijabulile lapha yangithola. Ngifike ngisemapeyinini, ngifike kubuhlungu, ngifike ngiphelile okokucala yangithola. Ngifike ngiyihobo grand sharp yangithola. So labantu laba they were able ukuthi bangitshele kahle kahle mabakhuluma izitori zabo sometimes ukuthi yabona sometimes nje maqala nje uthola izinto ezikanje vele vele yabona you need ukuthi manje angithola get away from labo bantu labo. So mina what I did ukuthi bengidlalela fair kunalabantu engibazi yangithola, but sometimes kuyenza ukuthi okay especially lapha eGas lana ngithola nabantu engikhula nabo ngithola. So sinokuthi siblomile sinini hamzala nabo sekakhiphi ijumba sekalilayida lapha phambi kwami ngithola. And then omunye vele bekangi-ofara but akakusuku-ofara ukuthi yabona like bekangi-ofara but ngokungi-ofara kwakhe ngithola I was able ukuthi ngithi nje I'm fair to bear yazi ngizokubona ngithola ngiphume kuye fele ngidlalele fair because ngafundiswa grand sharp ukuthi labantu labengibashile basankawu sa grand sharp ngithola kahle kahle mele ngidlalele fair. Lezo indawo lezo la ngazi ukuthi kutholakala ama-drugs khona ngithola mele ngidlalele fair. Mela ngiphathe bomapipe or anything nje yangithola. So angali ngiwaqabangile ama-drugs because ama-drugs bawangenza ukuthi escape life, ama-drugs bawangenza ukuthi escape reality. So ngiyangihlale ngicabanga into kanje, but then I was able to think kahle kahle ukuthi isani drug mina lingidamage kanjani, ngiyambona omunye umuntu mina lingidamage kanjani angithola. Ngiyafundisa ukuthi ngeke ukuzicompare nabantu grand sharp. Angeke ngithi umakhelwane wami yena besibhema idrug eyi-1 yena okay sharp impilo yakhe igrand yangithola uziyele esigela or ucedile isigelo uyaspana yangithola sekanedlahla ngithola ngizicompare naye ngithola ukuthi lo muntu lo unendlela yakhe kumele ayihambe nami ngendlela yami kumele ngihambe and mina yami ayikho right mina ama-drugs yangithola. So ngokuqala nje ngeke ukuzicompare nabantu, that's how kushuthi manje ngikholelwa ukuthi yabona noma babhema lapha yabona ngikhona ukuthi ngidlalele nje fair ngikhumbule ukuthi mina ngifana nalabantu laba ngithola. Mina mangicala ngiphelele estradini makungasestradini ngiphelela ku-holding cell yangithola. So it's important ukuthi ngidlalele fair nalabo bantu laba.
Okay. Since uFanzone, he's still young, he's a young man, you know, and good looking, you know. How do you manage Emma party? Do you attend parties?
Yazi kumivari ama-party man angathandi like okay sharp uthi mangicala ngingena kule program ye-recovery leyo process. Yeah, benginayo lento ukuthi isani yazini man ishi plus inendawo ezivulwayo manje abona bokonka abokofifi aboafrika ngithola bengazazi zonke lezo ndaba because mina I was busy getting high ngithola. So ngoba manje sengiyezwe ukuthi okay sharp nokuzwa abantu bakhuluma ukuthi kuphi kuzobe kuyenza kanje nakanje ngithola. So besinovala abangani bami mara bengihamba nani nabantu vele vele nginabo kushuthi manje ku-recovery grand sharp bengahambi nanoma ubani ngithola. So ithe manje ngiyafika lapha man because manje mina ngingene kushuthi manje ku-recovery bengine-social anxiety grand sharp. Angisuke umuntu bekathanda ukuba around i-crowd yabantu grand sharp ngithola. So bengithi mangifika endaweni ezinjalo bengiba uncomfortable ngithola until ngaze ngadecide ukuthi yazi no mina kahle kahle mina ngumuntu omele azihlalele endlini mangahlalanga endlini mhlambe ngizihlalele nje ku-computer yami or ngibukela imovie or ngizifundela incwadi ngiziphuzela ikofi ngumuntu onjani ngithola ngi-accept ukuthi umuntu onjani yabona because lena man ayikho into engizoyikhuluma mina nabantu aba-intoxicated ngithola because ngabona one time ukuthi amana ngifithi lana mana ngithola angazi kumele ngiyenzeni ngithola naba sebayajive and mina ngikwazi ukujive ngithola and noma ngijive ngibona ngathi wonke umuntu ongibhekile nani nani ngithola. So lento yangibonisa ukuthi wena kumele ngobe la yangithola. So mina mangabe ngizohamba eklapini grand sharp ngizohamba eklapini nabantu abaphila le ndlela bengiphila and eklapini yakhona obviously alcohol akuna anything nje club nje kunamanzi kunekofi yangithola singazijayivela ke lapho ke but nje lezi ngaphandle lezi angizithandi besides nje angizithandi nje like angizithandi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a kind of like you had to readjust your life you need to belong, you know. Okay, and then you spoke about anxiety, you spoke about the triggers, you know. How do you manage the triggers since it's only clean and sober? Because triggers are there. How do you manage?
Yazi about triggers ne ama-triggers enginawo manje awasafani nama-triggers bengibanawo mangisabhema because obviously bengiyibona life yami iphelile the time bengisabhema it was nje life nje should eye fail pop ngithola so bekunayo lento lokuthi ayazi ngifuna ukuyeka ama-drugs but sasa kakhona makumele ngithathe i-action ngithola bengitriggerwa into ezincane sometimes nokutriggera nje i-plastic bag yale drugs engilibhemayo ngithola nokutriggerwa nje i-plastic bag nje yenyawo nje ngiyibona estradini ngithola so there was always an excuse Crenshaw ukuthi ayazi sizoyeka bona but hayi namhlanje ngithola but manje ama-triggers enginawo manje shoot manje noma bi-trigger yenzakalana ngithola angakabi ne-reason yokuthi ngibheme drugs. That's how different it is manje for mina. Ama-triggers ngingaba nawo but anginayo angiboni ku-necessary ukuthi ithi ngihambe ngiyobhema drugs like it used to be back then bengibasela i-trigger bengibaselwa anything nje ngibaselwa nje ukuthi ngivuke ngine-50 rand ebhokotweni sengibaselekile mhlawumbe ngithola ngibaselwa ukuthi ubani ongigwadisile ngibaselwa ukuthi esani nginomsebenzi engiwutholile and I cannot do the job ngingakayuzi yabona like ngingakankapho siyangithola so bengibaselwa into eziningi nje and then it was overwhelming ngithola kusinto bengakhona ukuthi ngilwe nayo mina but manje noma ngabe ama-triggers akhona akusama-triggers asafana nakucala shutha wangibaseli ngithola sokuyinto nje ukuthi okay sengiyarecognize ukuthi nale ngcondo le stupid idea kahle kahle yabona stupid idea foolish idea and manje i-foolish so I cannot do it because if I do it then nami vele ngithola ngizobhayisiseka ngizobe ngizibhayisisile so and I also have abantu engikhuluma nabo njengoba ngitshela ukuthi angihambi le ndlela ngiyi-one so sometimes mangi-triggered vele nokukhuluma nomuntu because sometimes akusuthi ngi-trigger right drugs phela no-trigger right something else angithi ubuye ukhumbule mina as umuntu orecoverayo kahle i-problem yami ukuphila i-life yangithola nje shothi ngihlale nama-emotions yangithola whether kuthulile it's quiet kuyabhora it's dry yangithola kumele ngihlale nalelo feeling leyo so if ngiyaqala manje ngibona ukuthi esangathi ngingenza something angikhona ukudilana nokuthula lokhu Crenshaw yangithola so kuyi-trigger xa sengikhona ukubona ukuthi i-trigger le ifuna ukuthi ngiyenza something mhlawumbe i-better yangithola so ngikhona ukuthi ngikhulume nasomeone ukuthi manje yazi nayo indlela engifila ngayo and labantu engikhuluma nabo akekho umuntu ongangitshela ukuthi yazi ngihambe uyenza ngithola uzongitshela into e-opposite yangithola shothi mama ngicabanga ukuthi esanyazi ngifuna ukuya ngaphandle mhlawumbe ngifuna ukuyokofifi yangithola lo muntu lo uzongitshela ukuthi mfethu wayengazami ukuthi uhlangane nathi-ke yangithola woze emhlanganweni yangithola uma ngifike emhlanganweni yangithola ngiyayikhuluma le nto sesiyahleka nomunye ukhuluma the same feeling kade ayifile ngithola ukuthi vele siya-understandana because manje ngithola sine-purpose eyi-one Crenshaw yabona ukuthi singayuzi nje.
So you guys, you've got some kind of a fellowship.
Yeah, a fellowship
program that you attend to. Okay, that's very good to know and to hear as well. And then last question. I want to take you back. Remember when we started, we asked who's Ofanzo, and then you take us through. But then who's the real Fanzo in terms of future yaki? You know, I want you to take you back. It's like it's an amapupo.
Yeah. Hey, shamapupo there.
Yeah.
Mina yazi ngiyangikhuluma manga angiyangitshela ukuthi bengifunda nabantu omunye bekafuna ukuba engineer omunye bekafuna ukuba lawyer yangithola omunye bekafuna ukuba iphoyisa ngithola mina benganalo lelo phupho lelo yangithola mina Crenshaw iphupho lami was mina bengifuna uku-actor kahle kahle yabo bengifuna uku-actor else nginga-actor ngama-drugs drugs yangithola bengifuna uku-act yangithola so bengithi mangibukela i-TV man bengithanda kusho manje ukubabona ama-actor labantu laba yangithola act lo muntu lona ayingiyabona ukuthi man plus labona like iy'tering yangithola like yabona ama-villain yangithola kuma-movie bengithanda ukuthi yabona kanti mina manje ngoba ngifuna uku-actor ngisalandeleli lento le kwi-premium ngigcine vele sengithola ama-drugs so bengi-actor kusho ukuthi manje ama-drugs in-crane shop yangithola okay that was the problem ukuthi lento le engingayenzanga ngithola ngigcine sengiyenza entweni esi-wrong crane shop but then again manje sengumuntu osipanayo crane shop osebenza ngezandla zakhe so ngumuntu othanda umsebenzi wezandla crane shop yangithola ngithanda umsebenzi wezandla anything nje yangithola plumbing electrician crane shop yangithola mhlambe nje stila mhlambe ngumhlakasi repair ama-damage cables nani yangithola izinto ezinjalo yangithola that's the work I like to do.
So basically there is life after ama-drugs.
There's definitely a life after ama-drugs yangithola mina bengingana life yangithola bengingana life yazi you get to a point ukuthi awuna life to the point yokuthi kuze kutshelwa mhlambe i-parent lakho ukuthi wawungadisowni lo muntu lo intanga zakhe zihlezi lezigcwele le drobheni le yangithola sigcwele le drobheni siyazibona ziphanda le yabona unlike zoloku simoshela abantu simoshela nawe yangithola so iyangibonisa lento ukuthi bengana life crane shop yangithola but manje i-life engiyiphila it's like futhi sengihlala kwelinye ikasi which is not where I grew up crane shop and then nokubabheka nje abantu bala ngihleke ngiyi-1 yabona baloku bangibulisa abanye bangichawule yangithola ngisho ngithi abantu abana idea ukuthi benginjani crane shop yangithola so kubonisa ukuthi yabona i-transformation crane shop i-life yami ngingasho ukuthi ithathe 180 degree turn yangithola i-life engiyiphila namhlanje bengingacabanga ukuthi ngaze ngiyiphile yangithola angina stress so ukuthi hey kumele ngibhemeni or kumele ngiyobloma nabo bani ukuthi manje bangithande labo bantu laba ngithola start within kahle ngithola so zonke lezo zinto mangicala ngizisearcha because nginokuthi ngilahle network ngithola ngicabe ngisearch ukuthi mara why mina but then again iyaphinde ngibuyise ukuthi mfethu do you love yourself enough ngithola mfethu you are more than enough lokuyi-1 I'm more than enough loku ngiblome ngiyi-1 end of the month on a Friday or weekend nje khali radio everywhere kahle mina ngisendlini ngiziblomele nje ngibukela i-TV ngiphuza ikofi lami yabona more than enough ngithola wake up the next day ngikhumbula yonke into eyenzekile izolo ngithola so i-life leyo for mina crane shop i-life yokuthi sengikwazi ukuthi ngiguce ngamadolo ngithandaze crane shop ngithola angithandazele ukuthi ngifuna into esikanje nakanje ngithandaze ngibonge ngithola ngithandaze ngibonge sometimes nje khona abantu engakhona ukuba-reacha which is umuntu wakhona ulabe ngikhona ngithola so banokungitshela ukuthi yabona labo bantu ongakhona ukuthi ufikelele kubo crane shop ungakhona ukubanceda wena mhlambe bayenze i-prayer ngithola mhlambe mele ungabe uyenza something ngithola so leyo mpilo leyo kahle ngibonisa ukuthi kune-life after ama-drugs angazi-ke if omunye umuntu kungaba different for yena but for mina that's enough crane shop yabona and as far as ama-goals nani sengibuyile ukuthola isitifiketi khona la kule ndlela le sengihambayo manje crane shop and then vie ngisacabanga ukuthi ngilokhu ngenza ama-short course yabona amanye vie ukuthi like upgrade myself and then I'm happy ukuthi nginempilo crane shop yabona it might not be much ngithola there's nothing glamorous ngayo nani but it's life compared to lento le bengiyiphila le impilo engifuna ukuyiphila le and then I'm happy ukuthi ngenza i-choice ukuthi ngikhethe le sure.
So what you're saying, Hori, there is a greater power, a power that is greater than us out there, of which is the higher power.
Yeah, ubiza ngento ezibha umuntu angathi higher power, umuntu angabiza ngo-Allah, yabona whatever. But into engiyaziyo ukuthi mina ngatshela ukuthi that power nje make sure ukuthi it's loving ngiyangithola. Yeah, so for me na crane shop ngiyangithola it's loving yabona kumele ngibe nothando crane shop ngiyangithola shit kumele ngitreat abantu with love ngiyangithola so ngizokhona ukuthi ngi-understand ukuthi okay leyo power kahle kahle uNkulunkulu wami kimi umina ngithola so uNkulunkulu wami kimi umina ukuthi uthando friendship and engakhohlwa vivi ukuthi umuntu wasemhlabeni angikho perfect yamthola but ngiyakhona ukuthi at least noma yabona maybe ngiyenza something wrong yabona or mistake yamthola ngiyakhona ukubona ipart yami ngivume ukuthi lapha bengirong yamthola because dala bengakwazi ukuthi sorry for nje bengakwazi ukuthi sorry for ukuthi nginokhile ngokujontshele whatever iPhone yakho bengiyangize ngithi sorry yamthola yeah but manje singakhona ukuthi sorry nje ngokuthi mhlambe ngingakuganda mhlambe yabona or ngiphushile or yamthola angikhulumanga right yamthola ngingakuchika or ini ngiyakhona ukuthi sorry so lento le yangibonisa ukuthi hayazi ngumuntu wasemhlabeni and then yeah impilo kumele ngiphile lena and then yeah uthando friendship yamthola uthando lo God uthando yamthola for me na friendship so yeah indaba
iyo nje all right just to wrap it up rephela more community consumed by drugs from the age of 13 who are smoking crystal meth, the drug of their own choice. What are the encouraging words that you can send out there? What can you say to them?
Okay. Yeah, I know khona blind some drugs vele ngazi ukuthi aqala abantwana abancane vele no last futhi soku west they are getting even young friendship yazi into engayisho ukuthi friendship mina as umuntu kahle kahle who was once kahle kahle addicted to ama drugs so heavy and everyone uhamba lendlela engihamba owayekile ama drugs une responsibility friendship yokuthi ayenze sure ukuthi information iyafika ebantwini friendship mntwana ngine responsibility yokwenza sure ukuthi information iyafika ebantwini my sister kathi asema drugs nophumile my brother kathi asema drugs nophumile unale responsibility kaza sure ukuthi information iyafika ebantwini and then to abantwana abancane friendship mntwana mina into engasho ukuthi drugs kill yamthola bheka that guy uhlala estradeni onganandaba na anything onganandaba naye nje yamthola himself nje to take care of himself yamthola ubone ama consequences of ama drugs friendship and therefore I country yethu ukuthi ifight ibattle ama drugs singaqala simple ama drugs azohlala khona whether we like it or not friendship indlela angena ngazo azohlala angena ngalezo indlela lezo friendship so thina nyeka sizasilwise leyo system asinayo power yokulwisa leyo system le yokuthi stop iflow yama drugs into the country but if we make information available yokuthi how do you get clean information how people can clean up from ama drugs so if you want to take the dealer out of your business what you do you take the addicts kahle into rehabs, you get them help, and then they can see the need for them to stop, and then the dealer will be out of your business. So basically, let's take the information out there to society, to our communities, friendship. Abantu baqhafa, umzala aqhafa ukuthi okay, sharp, okay. Now umntwana amahlupha ama drugs, bathi umise la, eholweni laseKasi, yamthola. Lapho eduze uzothola abantu vele yamthola abazomgaya leyo advice le abazombonisa indlela through experience yabo ukuthi okay sharp nathi besidala siya understand lesiphumile yamthola let's clean up people make information available to abantu and then abantu will decide for themselves and then uSneymane uMakwero will be out of the business that's the only way we take abo Makwero ama dealers out of the business is to clean people get people clean, make good information, public information to be available there. For me, now I feel like every month there should be, every day in fact there should be a drug awareness day. In a week in like public information, I'm told like where should manage abantu recovery from drug addiction out there on the streets. I'm told sharing information. I'm told like mama pamphlets, when numbers, where do you reach out for help? Yeah, and then I think what I'm trying to go eliminate biggie but at least nje yabona kuzobekezwe something.
Okay, all right, community, you heard it from Ubudfanzo. Let's all get out there, let's assist, let's send out information. Education is the key, and to the one that it's starting to pick up or starting to think of picking up, there is hope. It is Freedom Day. And there is life after drugs.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.